What's up, everybody? Well, today I'm here to bring to you a vacuum that's in my vacuum collection. This time, it is something different compared to what you used to seeing on this channel. Something quite weird and unique to come to my channel. Something that you don't normally see too often. What I have for you feeling present today is a Sharp Twin Energy upright vacuum. These are one of the vacuums that came around the time when vacuum competition was at its peak. But definitely wasn't the best machines out there on the market as we speak. So yeah, I bought this thing on Facebook Marketplace for only $20. And I thought that was a heck of a deal for one of these machines. And we will go through those later in its appropriate part of the video, quote unquote. So, yeah. What I love about these Sharp Twin Energies is they actually come in a whole lot of colors. There's a teal version, and then there was a blue version, and then there was black. One of the total power versions of the power drive. Or the Wintown Super Power models, whatever you guys want to call it. Something, somewhere in there, if I remember that. But I remember that this one time that I actually saw a black Sharp Twin Energy at a Goodwill, but I passed it up because I always wanted a higher end model with the headlight as well as a 12-amp motor. And as well as a plastic handle on the top of the machine, so which I think was quite interesting machine. So yeah. There was a blue version of the Sharp Twin Energy, which isn't really called a Twin Energy because it didn't have the label, and it has a metal top handle, a metal brustle, as well as a metal base plate, and as well as a 9-amp motor. Also with the headlight as well. And we'll talk about those in its appropriate part of the video. I never owned a Sharp Twin Energy before. And I always wanted to. Because this Sharp Twin Energy makes quite a great piece to my vacuum collection. But, with that said, we'll go ahead and give a walk through the machine. As we move along up here, this does have a plastic handle that is completely intact and it's not broken, which is fantastic. And it's got the 1300 watt motor, and we'll demonstrate those here in just a little bit. What I love about the Sharp Twin Energy is that you got the Twin Energy logo on the outer bag. Speaking of which, this is currently running a Simplicity /Car HEPA Type A bag in it, which I actually do prefer a little bit better. Put the back door back on. So, this is one of the higher end models that has the headlight, a 12-amp motor, 1300 watt automatic high adjustment. Has edge cleans on both sides, which is very interesting for both of these machines, so yeah. One thing that's nice is that the plastic handle isn't broken, which is fantastic. Grayson does have one of these Sharp Twin Energies that he also has with the headlight as well, just like the one that's on mine, so yeah. You also got your hose, which actually has the best suction ever. So yeah, these are one of the best Sharp Twin Energies out there. There was a black version of the Sharp Twin Energy, which isn't really called a Twin Energy, because it didn't have the label, and it has the metal top handle, I mean, a brothel as well as a 9-amp motor. But still, soft twin energies are very interesting. So yeah, that's what I like about the soft twin energy. So there's that. Other than that, I pretty much saved you guys a lot of vacuums, so let's go ahead and unwind the cord to do just that. And the cord is in overall excellent condition. There's no flames in it whatsoever, so that's nice. I will need to eventually one of these days. I will need to sort some attachments when I get this thing completely refurbished. So yeah. With that said, we'll go ahead and give this a run. these are one of the best running sub strategies out there. I know that there was a black version of the sub strategy, which isn't really called a strategy of some sort. Or at least at this way, is what I meant to say. So, yeah. These sub strategies does happen to be one of my favorite machines to use at all times. So, yeah. That's not a major deal. I mean, the head always on this is in great shape. It just needs a new stock replacement. I believe it does, but I will get around to that when I take it to my River Road selling back, because there's always a Goodwill over there that I would like to go to every now and then. So yeah. I know that there was a black version of the sub strategy, which isn't really called a strategy because it didn't have the label, and it has a metal top handle, a metal blast wall, and of course a 9-amp motor. It's the same one that Muscle Studios Forever Production 98 has. I'll give you guys a link down to this YouTube channel down below for the sake of this video. Be sure to go check out his YouTube channel. Give him a like, thumbs up, and comment. And see what Vacuum say he would like to do videos on for you. That'll be fun. So yeah. Anyway, be sure to stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.